Welcome to UTG TV. We are at the intersection in Grand Rapids, Michigan tonight, and joining me right now is Texas in July. You guys want to go ahead and introduce yourselves?
Hey, I'm Alex. I sing. I'm a singer.
I'm Christian. I play guitar.
I'm Ben. I play bass.
Chris. I play guitar.
I'm Adam. I play drums.
Now, tonight is the last night of tour, so can you guys kind of give us a summary of how things have been going so far?
Yeah, this tour has been really awesome. Like, met a lot of new people, made a lot of new friends. Everyone's great on this tour. All the bands are good, solid bands, good at what they do. I really had a good time bonding with them. Anyone else want to?
It's been a blast. I can't believe today's the last day.
Yeah.
I feel like just yesterday we were in Michigan to start it, and now we're here again. It's been a good time.
Now, you guys, before this tour started, you did a headlining tour at the end of 2002. Would you say you had a lot of fans coming out to this tour that maybe caught you on the last run? Like, did you see a lot of returning faces? Or would you say a lot of new people got to see you on this tour?
Handful.
Handful?
Yeah, like not much, but for the most part, it's fresh faces.
Yeah.
Well, the headline tour we played in, like, this market would be considered an A market. Our headliner tour was probably like a Q market.
Aw.
Yeah.
Close to it.
So those kids
rough
are
on yourselves.
So those kids are like far away from like the major cities and stuff that we have played for. But I guess kids from the cities came out to those markets. But we're making new fans, I guess.
Hopefully.
Moving on up. Doing a Jefferson's. It's working for you.
Hopefully.
We're trying.
Hopefully.
We're trying.
Now, you guys just finished work on a second full length, correct?
Yes.
Recording with Zeus. When can we expect this?
Couple months.
Soon.
Couple of months soon.
Yeah.
We
No,
can't give
You
a
can't
date
give like
yet.
any specifics
But-
yet, can you?
To be honest, I think the street date is supposed to be released this week or the next week.
It's coming soon.
It's
The street date
coming
is
soon.
Yeah.
This is just an interview to preview other news. Is there anything you can let us know about the album?
It's definitely different.
I'm not
It's
saying.
definitely different.
I'm not gonna
If you're about to
say
say, you're gonna say it's different, or it's an evolution of the first
Yeah,
record. Let's try to
yeah,
stay away from that
definitely.
talk. Like,
Yeah.
let's be real. Tell us about the new record. How would you describe it without using the cliche phrases?
It's angrier. It's
more meaningful.
I don't want to
sure.
say dumbed down from the first album, but it's a lot. It's simple compared to
definitely
the
less
last record. It's not as techy, but it still has tech parts.
Easier to
It's
listen to.
It's very groovy. Very, very groovy.
grooving.
Lots of groove.
Yeah.
What would you say is the thought process behind the lyrics? Like, is there any themes to the record?
Ben writes it.
I write the lyrics. I play bass, so it's kind of weird, but overall, I tried to keep the lyrics positive and uplifting at some parts, but at the same time, there's a lot of anger in the record and like betrayal and stuff like that. There's a very religious song on the record as well. We never really did that before, but other than that, that's where I kept the lyrics, the place of the lyrics.
Now, having never done a super religious song on an album before, is that something that you're kind of nervous about putting out there to see how fans will
Oh no,
react?
absolutely not. I think we've always meant to and wanted to, and the song was written, and it slowly turned into the song that we wanted to be, that kind of song. There's like no breakdowns in it. It's not heavy whatsoever. It's just pretty upbeat. There's some speaking parts in it. It's different.
Yeah, we've always wanted a song like that, but we never really, like, you hear a song in your head, but when you start writing it, it kind of usually takes a different direction, but for the better, and this one just kind of kept this direction. So we were like, this is that song. Like, there's no question.
You know,
We're stoked.
it's interesting that you seem very confident behind the new material. A lot of bands get that sophomore slump fear going. Do you guys use that in your world yet?
Like that it's either going to do well or flop.
Yeah, that maybe. I mean, there's some new sound on there.
You never know what's going to happen, but I feel like it's like a fresh sound for this genre, I think. Hopefully. I mean, it's definitely more of an emotional record musically and lyrically. Like, in the music, you can close your eyes and sit there and just feel it, you know what I mean? So
If anything, it's gonna take our old fans that were really dedicated to listening to Salt of the Earth and I Am, and they're gonna take a step back, if anything. But as far as like newcomers or people that have seen us on this tour and like maybe didn't pick up our record and don't really keep up, but they're waiting for that, it might be fresh for them, but for the old listeners, I think it might be a little bit of a transition to get used to.
Yeah, they're
minorly, nothing
listeners,
crazy.
Listeners looking for tack and non-stop craziness. Like, it's gonna take a few listens, but it'll
there.
grow on you. You know what I mean?
It's there.
It's there. You just gotta find it.
Now, would you say that this slight change is something that did come up naturally, or did you try to make a simpler record?
Natural.
For sure.
Just kind of happened.
just kind of happened.
Yeah.
We started writing the songs and stuff started sounding like heavier and like a little bit different, a little slower actually too.
Some
And
parts.
just we let it roll.
It's just easy to listen to.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
You describe it well. I wish we could talk about it more.
Yeah.
In a couple of weeks, we could definitely do this again and catch up about everything else. Outside of the album coming out, you probably have. How long do you get to be home before you have to be on the road for the rest of the year? Probably.
Right after this, we're going to Canada with For Today, Structures, and Straight from the Path. And that's only 8 days, right?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Nine,
It's
so
not long at
8.
all.
Yeah, we're home by like next.
And then we're home for 5 weeks, which will be nice. We haven't really had legit time off in a while. We had time off to write an album, but that's not like time off. You know, you're still on the clock, still working. So we're excited. It'll be nice to be home, spend time with family, practice some new songs,
Definitely.
you know, get them ready for the upcoming tours.
Have you not premiered any of it yet? Haven't.
One song.
One song.
Just one
Do
song
one
on this
song
tour.
tonight?
Yes.
Is this maybe going to be the single later on too?
It's not
No,
actually.
this is just the really heavy song on the album, I guess.
The easy transition song, perhaps.
Yeah, you can say
It's
that.
like
Segue.
the beginning
Yeah.
of it's like the heaviest thing we probably ever wrote, but then the rest is just like riffing and a few like normal breakdowns that we would write. But the first breakdown in the song is like completely,
Yeah, it's completely out of the box
completely
for
left
us.
field for fans. I don't think anybody saw that breakdown coming.
Seriously.
We had to fight like us three like heavier music.
I
And
wrote
he
it.
wrote it as a
they-
joke
they-
one day,
they kept
and then
saying-
it turned into like
Yeah, they
we
were.
loved it.
They were like,
And
we
he
want
loves
a
it
really
now.
heavy something. And I just like, all right, so I banged it out real quick, and I was like, listen to this, like laughing about it, and everyone like convinced me to use it, and I was kind of bummed, but now I'm like, whatever, it's the heavy part on the
It's a
album,
good
you know.
song.
There's a couple heavy parts.
I like it now. It's really cool.
What can you tell us about your touring schedule after the album comes out?
Nothing.
Nothing. Is this still a gray area?
Monday. Everything is released Monday.
Valentine's
About
Day.
our new
This is
tour.
your gift to everybody.
Yes. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day. We will try to get this out before then, obviously, or else it's going to be a very awkward interview.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. Do you have any last, some closing statements for everybody?
Keep your eyes open for the new record
And
and upcoming tour
yeah,
dates.
the tour dates will be updated on our MySpace, Facebook, so check them out.
And definitely you can find all of your Texas in July news on underthegunreview.net. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you very much.